Hi, Virgo. We're going to get right into it. I pulled 2 cards for you. I haven't done it yet. They're still face down. I don't even know what they are. I shuffled the deck and I created 2 stacks. One was for, I'm not going to go into all of that. These are your cards. The Page of Swords. Okay. So you are transforming the way that you think. And you are being challenged to think in new ways. Use your innovation. Use your ingenuity. Use your wittiness. You know what I mean? And your charisma to solve problems. Everything doesn't have to come with like hard facts. Some things take a little bit of exploration, right? And a little bit of like mental navigation, okay, to come up with an answer. And this is kind of like you coming up with the answers for yourself, right? Just because you're doing the research. This is doing your research. You know what I mean, Virgo? So do your research. Maybe it's a project. Maybe there's something that you just want to know before you start this project. You know what I mean? It says that you're ready to start, but it's almost kind of like it's a work in progress, and it's like a learning period while you're doing the project, while you're constructing something, and I feel like you're like questions or things are being answered for you that you didn't even know you wanted to have answers, or that you didn't even have questions for. Right? Things are being answered for you that you didn't even know you had questions for. And you're also starting to form questions that maybe you haven't asked yourself before. Oh, new questions. There's a thought. Here's an idea. What if I did it this way? What if I did it differently? Or what if I incorporated some new aspect of my hobby, my interest, my talent, my skill, into it? New website, new design for a logo, any of that. New podcast, new channel, a new social media page that is just geared towards one topic specifically. Because this is someone who has inspirational thoughts of mastering something, This is great. Coming up with new ideas, new plans of, creation, concepts. I love it. Okay, let's see what the deeper meaning is behind this. Okay. Coming up with some new concepts. You definitely have something got old. Something got old with this Saturn and Leo being here. A passion or something that you were passionate about, or the way that you wanted to do, or the way that you wanted to create something got old. So now you're like, you know what? I want to do it this way. You know what I mean? Or this could also be talking about getting yourself some exposure out there. This is not a celebrity card, but it's connected to a card of celebrity, which would be like the World card, which is Saturn, right? But the World card is also the Earth. And the Earth is the esoteric hierarchical ruler of Gemini, okay? And this has Gemini energy written all over it just because it's the Page of Swords. We all know that the pages are kids. The pages are also all ruled by the World card, which is 21, which is a 3. You know what I mean? So it's new concepts, new inspiration, right? You've outgrown some aspect or some version of yourself, or some idea has become obsolete. You know what I mean? And some things become obsolete with the pages. And that thing that has become obsolete is, the ways that you were creating, the ways that you were doing things, or the ways that what you thought was possible too, the ways that you were relating to your creative ability has just changed. And, you know, the Five of Wands is Saturn being in Leo, which is Saturn being in the 7th house away from where it originates in Aquarius. Aquarius is talking about hopes and wishes and friendships and things like that. And it's also talking about like individuality, ingenuity, innovation, you know, what makes you different. So now we're relating to what makes us different. And what makes us different is being able to change what our makeup was at first anyway. You know what I mean? We're adding to it. We're sort of like, we are maturing. We're being challenged to mature, right? Our creative ability is being challenged to mature. And sometimes when you have certain restrictions, then that actually brings growth. Think about someone who gets older, or think about someone who has some sort of like birth defect, right? Someone who's like an artist or a painter or a performer or someone who creates or crafts something. They have to figure out some way to keep doing what they have been doing despite the adverse situation that they might be experiencing in their life, throughout their life, or their whole life. You know what I mean? But it's kind of saying like, I don't have to symbolize this, I don't have to be a symbol of shame. I don't have to be a symbol of resentment or regret. I don't have to be a symbol of hardship. You know, I can change whatever it is that I need to change to make my life better. Hello. But Saturn comes in and makes you see what it is that you need to change to make your life better. And it's definitely going to be something that got old. So that means it's going to be something that you may have a codependency towards, or something that you don't want to give up, or something that you've gotten used to, that you've formed a habit towards. But you're changing. Love it. Change it up. Thanks, Virgo.